Just the thought I was going to become a dad, that moment was life-changing. I did a big video to announce I'm going to be a dad. Absolutely buzzing, I'm going to be a dad. It just happened so quickly. I remember when Teddy came, it was just, I can't even explain. It wasn't even like warming up for an Olympic final. It was bigger than that, the nerves and the excitement. It was just like nothing I've ever felt. A moment I'll never forget, being a dad for the first time. I remember I burst into tears. I came home, it was about 6 in the morning. I got back, I thought I'd have a shower, then I'd go back to the hospital and visit, take some flowers and stuff. And my phone went, and I was like, how is he? And literally, my partner's voice, I could hear something was massively wrong. And she was trying to get the words out, just saying, you need to come back, he's not breathing. And I was like, what? When I saw him laying in intensive care, I just felt helpless. My heart just sank, my world collapsed. Luckily for us, a really vigilant midwife said, no, there's something wrong with that breathing. We need to really look into it. Just monitoring his heart and the oxygen levels and so forth. And I think it must have been about day 4 or 5. 4 doctors who I'd never seen rushed into the room. And they said, we've got his blood results. We need to take him away now. And they said, it's really serious. We have to do a lumbar puncture right now. And they were saying, we think he's got strep B. Thankfully, 2 days later, it came back and it hadn't spread. They were saying with strep B, 1 in 10 babies will still die after treatment, or he's going to have long-term problems for the rest of his life, cerebral palsy, or worse. However much I was hurting, I had to try and be strong for my partner and for Teddy. In a way, that was a hard thing, because my whole career I've always had to try and be that big, strong guy, physically and mentally, who no one could crack, no one could break. And here I was breaking inside. It was tough. I felt very alone in hospital, and I hadn't heard of Group B Strep Support, a fantastic charity who help families who were going through what we were. It was only after we came out of hospital that they got in touch. I wish I'd known about them sooner, because I think perhaps some questions might have been answered. And Teddy, he does have respiratory issues. Everything is from the complications of his immune system being weak. You okay? Because so much little is known about strep B, I think it's great to have someone there, a platform who you can go to. It's just really nice to have someone to listen, and I think that's what the charity do best. They're there with some great advice. They tell you where to get the kits from, the testing kits. You don't know how serious strep B is, you don't know how to deal with it, and that's what the charity do so well. They're there to listen and to help.
Boy, come here.
I sit here and I'm so proud of my 2 boys, Teddy and Dougie, my best medals I've ever won. By a million, honestly, by a million miles. My family is better than anything I've ever done. I know there's so many families who didn't get to bring their child home, or there's families who look after their kids 24/7. Yes, Teddy has serious problems, but nowhere near as serious as not bringing him home. Group B Strep Support are absolutely fantastic because they are there for families. People don't talk about strep B. It's almost like the unspoken illness. And Group B Strep Support raise that awareness. Going forward, it's all about preventative measures to stop other families having to go through what we did, and worse. Forget the amount of fundraising they do. They do brilliant work behind the scenes. But for me, the biggest thank you I can give to them is thank you for being there to answer those questions that no one else will. Please support Group B Strep Support and donate via the Big Give, and they will double your donation. Click on the link and find out more.